Alright guys, welcome to a brand new video on this channel. I know the channel isn't brand new, but we are relaunching it in a different way, and it's going to become our home of our dart content. I've become a bit darts obsessed, darts mad, and I thought, you know what, I've started uploading on TikTok with it, and I thought, why not start making YouTube videos? Like, there is a lot of content creators out there at the moment that are doing the same thing, so I thought, why not give it a go? Let's see what it's all about, see if we can help you guys as well. So we're going to start off with the first video within our darts journey, and that is going to be ranking all the top 32 darts players. And I'm going to be ranking it, in my opinion, on my favourite players in a way, from starting off with S like being like the best, and then A, B, C, D, D being the worst of my favourite players to watch. Basically, that's what we're going to be ranking them on, who I like to watch, and basically just who I like in overall general as a darts player. We're going to be ranking them from start to finish. You'll see what dart players we have included. Obviously, this is just on the tier maker online, so some of the darts players I don't really know enough about, so we'll probably just skip them ones, and I'll probably put them in D if I don't really know them. But if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, all I ask is smash the thumbs up button on it, and it lets me know you guys enjoy the darts content. Subscribe if you are new around here, and we'll jump right into it, guys. We're not going to wait around any longer. Let's get into this. Okay then, guys, so as you guys can see, we have all the players down here at the bottom. Some of them probably aren't right up to date, but that doesn't really matter. The majority of them are there that I really want to rank, basically. And obviously starting off with S is like the best, my favourite, and then A, B, C, D, D being probably the least player I'm not that bothered about watching if they're on TV. As recording this, we are the Masters, winmau Masters relaunch is on ITV4 right now. I know when you guys watch this, it's finished, but we are watching the semi-final of Johnny Clayton versus Dimitri van den Berg, and I do believe they're both in this ranking video as well. So we're going to start off at the bottom and work our way up to where Luke Humphries is, as you can see down here. So we're going to start off with, by the looks of it, that is a small photo, but I'm sure that is Gabriel Clemens, the big German giant. So where do we rate him? I'm going to be brutally honest, it's going to be probably a brutal video. You guys aren't all going to agree. Let me know down below in the comment section if you do agree with the majority of my decisions. But Gabriel Clemens, I'm going to start off brutal here. I'm going to put him down there in the D category. If he's on, obviously I'll watch him if he's playing another big superstar like your Luke Humphries, your Littlers, stuff like that. But if it's him versus somebody else on his kind of calibre, I'm probably not that. Like, obviously I'll watch it because I watch all darts, but I'm not rooting for anyone. Then moving on next, then we got Damon Hatter. This guy I do like. He's funny. His walk-on's cool. That fire hat he wears, I think it's all very good. It's just staged very well, and the walk-on and his music I do rate. But do I put him up there in the best? I'm not going to, guys, but I'm going to put him in A, one down from where my favourites are. Maybe I'll see where we go. I don't know if we're going to move these about as we go. I'm going to try and not. But next up then, guys, as I was saying, we got Johnny Clayton. He's another one that I do really like, and I am going to put him up in the A category. He's not quite my favourites, but he's definitely somebody I will always watch if I can. Next up then, we got Dave Chisnell. I'm going to be honest, I find him quite boring to watch. I don't think he's a flair player. He's not he can hit big scores, but he's not the biggest of scorers. I'm going to put him in C, above Gabriel Clemens. Whew. Then we're going to go to Gerwyn Price. Now, Gezi Price, I love him. The Iceman. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys, he's one of my favourites. He goes straight in there in the S category. I do think he is one of my best. Whoa, we've got quite a few coming up, and he's a world champion as well. Nathan Aspinall is another one, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's got to be up there. Surely everybody loves Nathan Aspinall. Mr. Brightside, his walk-on is phenomenal. If you don't know it, then what's the point watching darts? Because everybody gets involved with his sing-song as he walks in. So he is up there. I do really, really like him as of right now. My next one then, Rob Cross. This is going to be a big category. He goes up there. Basically, guys, the Premier League this year, I rate massively for the pedigree, like the players in there. I do believe they're all phenomenal, and I'm excited for it to get underway this Thursday. And hopefully should have a video dropping as well on my predictions for the Premier League as well before then, hopefully. But moving then, guys, we've got Scott Williams. He's another one. I'm going to put him just below. I do like watching him. He's quite cool. Dresses smart. And yeah, I like him. He goes in that category just below. That's Van Veen, I believe. An upcoming guy. I believe Luke Littler beat him in the junior championships before Luke Littler absolutely skyrocketed to fame. I can take him or leave him, guys. I am going to put him at B, like in the middle of everybody. He is a good player though, but yeah, that's where he sits for me. I think that is De Souza, is it? I might be wrong. If I do get them wrong, I apologise. But I'm going to be honest, he goes down there. Don't really know much about him. Haven't seen a lot of him, being honest. So yeah, the next one, guys, probably the biggest. If it wasn't Luke Littler, basically the guy who's won the most as of right now, and that is the mighty Michael Van Gerwen. I think everybody has him up there in the top tier. Surely to God, if you do not rate Michael Van Gerwen, let me know down below in the comment section, guys, to why you do not rate him. But he's fantastic. His talent, he's just phenomenal. Can't say enough. Brendan Dolan. I'm not that fussed. I'm going to put him where Chizzy is, if I'm going to be brutally honest. He's a good player, obviously been around a lot longer than I've been following darts, so I am quite new to this. So we'll do this probably every 6 months or every so often. I'll redo this and we'll look back and see what updates we did make. We got Barney, sorry, up next. I'm going to put him just down. I think if it was a few years back, he would be up there in the top tier. But obviously, he's getting on a bit now. He's still fantastic to watch, and he's absolutely won just about everything you can possibly win in darts in his whole career anyway. So I still count A as just as good. Like these two categories, the top and the second one down, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, I'll watch these all day long. Next up then, we've got Daryl Gurney. Big super chin. Gurney. He's going to go there with Van Veen. I like him. I'm not absolutely in love with him. Quality player though, and I do believe he'll win probably more. Next one then, guys. By the image, I'm not really sure who that is, to be honest. So because I don't really know who it is, I can't quite make out who he is. I'm just going to put him down there in the bottom, guys, and move on. If you guys let me know. Like, I was thinking, is it Rutowski? It doesn't look like him, but I might be wrong. But yeah, we'll move on. Oh, man, I forgot this guy's name now. The Belgian. Oh, what do you call him? I know who he is, but I can take him and leave him. He goes in the category with Chizzy there as well. Look who is next. The mighty man that's probably got the whole of the UK back into darts. Darts has absolutely gone from being here to absolutely... he's raised it off the charts, and it is Luke Littler. He's straight in there without a shadow of a doubt. I love him. I've got his darts. I try and be him, basically. So yeah, there's not much more. He has just won the world at 17. Absolute phenomenal darts player, and I imagine, I don't know if he'll quite beat what Phil Taylor's done, but I definitely think he'll end up winning a hell of a lot in his darts career. At 17, anyway, he's 18 now, sorry, and he's a Premier League winner. He's a World Championship winner. He's won quite a few majors as well already last year. But yeah, moving on then, guys, to Gary Anderson, the Flying Scotsman. This is tough because I do really like him. Oh, yeah, he goes in there. He goes in there as one of my favourites to watch. If he's on, I definitely have to watch him. And hopefully on this channel at some point down the line, I'm going to be reviewing his brand new Unicorn Duo darts that have just been released. Next up then, guys, we've got Ryan Searle, the heavy metal. I think he throws about 26, 28 gram dart. I can take him or leave him though. I don't think he's unreal. Obviously, some people will absolutely love him. Not my cup of tea. Moving on, we've got Diving Border. I know that's not his name, but it's his nickname. I put him down here. I like his walk-on song. It is absolutely mental. It's bouncy. You would never think a darts player would use it. It belongs in a nightclub. But yeah, I put him down there and see. He's not the worst. Like, I'll watch him. But then we got Michael Smith straight up there. I think, honestly, by the end, this top tier so far, if it wasn't for, obviously, Michael Smith's just dropped out, but him and Gary Anderson, we're probably going to have the Premier League lineup here. But yeah, Michael Smith, love watching him. Throws fast, no messing about, straight down to business. Next up then, we got Andrew Gilden. I'm going to put him down here in C. I just not bothered by him. I don't personally think, obviously they're all good players to play in the PDC tournaments and stuff, but I don't think he's actually that good, Mr. Goldfinger. But yeah, moving on then, James Wade. I don't mind watching him. He is up there. He makes some funny comments, but yeah, he's up there for me as somebody to watch. Josh Rock then, guys, is somebody that I really want to see do well, and I think he will do well. His potential's a bit like Luke Littler, but Luke Littler's just gone off the charts and started winning everything. But Josh Rock, I think, down the line, he is one to watch this year with a lot of tournaments. I do think Josh Rock is going to have a phenomenal 2025 season. And, guys, have you seen them brand new darts that Target have just released for him? They are phenomenal. There's going to be a review on my channel of the limited edition ones coming very, very soon. I am just waiting for them to be delivered, and that I'll bring that to the channel. But he goes straight up there then in the best tier, my favourite category. Then we got Danny Noppert. He's second down, definitely not an average player, but a solid. Like, he just always seems to do well in most tournaments that he's in. So yeah. Then we've got Bunting Mental. Stephen Bunting, you can't not love this guy. He's phenomenal. And I tell you what, he's had a brilliant end to 24, and he's absolutely flying in 25 so far. Winning the Bahrain Masters, doing well in the other two tournaments since then as well. And not done too bad in the winmau Masters either. But yeah, Bunting, everybody's got to love this guy. If you don't really know much about him, get on TikTok, get on YouTube, and just go Bunting Mental. Joe Cullen then. I think he's a very controversial player. I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's that good, and I don't like his ego. I think he thinks he's better than he actually is. Don't think he does very well in many tournaments, and it was some of his comments at the Worlds I didn't like. It's put me off him. It's made me rethink of what type of player he is. I just wasn't keen on some of his comments he made in the World Championships. Wouldn't make interviews, storming out of interviews. Yeah, I don't think it was the best look for him. But yeah, that's all I can say on him. But coming up then, we've got Chris Dobey. Somebody I really like, and he's from my area, the North East. He's up in Newcastle. Yeah, I love watching him. He's not quite the top tier, but he does come close to it, so that's why he's in the category down below. Snake Bite Peter Wright. He is a favourite. He goes straight up there for me. It's his costumes, his outfits, his mohawk. I think he just nails it. The appearance just brings the eyes to him. And I know he didn't have a very, very good 2024 at all. But his form is slowly starting to pick up, and hopefully he can go on a run and hopefully win a major or at least some sort of title this year. He is another one, obviously, that's missed out on the Premier League, but I think, to be honest, it'll do him the world of good by not being in it this year, and he can focus on the certain other tournaments that he needs to do well in. And then we got Dimitri van den Berg. He is a very good player, but I just can't take him. This is going to be controversial. He's going down there in the middle. I was going to put him down with Chizzy. See, this is wrong because I'd probably rather watch Chizzy than I would van den Berg. Yeah, I've got nothing to really say about him. He's not someone I really like. Ross Smith, second to last one then. He's going in C. I can take him or leave him. He's another one. Don't really watch that much of him unless he's playing one of the big hitters. But not a bad player, and he has won some titles as well along the way. But this is leaving the last one then to last year's world champ, Luke Humphries. He's gone under the radar absolutely massively because of the Lukelittler show since he come onto the scene. But Luke Humphries has been absolutely unreal. Probably is the best player in the world, other than obviously Lukelittler right now because he has just won the world champs. But last year and the year before that, he was flying, and I don't think he gets the praise he deserves because of the Lukelittler shenanigans, that he goes under the radar, and maybe he likes that. Maybe that's what helps him play so well. But consistently out of everybody, he's always near enough there or thereabouts in every final of every major tournament. And yeah, just what can you say? He's won all sorts. He's number one in the world. He's ranking. So that says it all, really, to be honest. So yeah, guys, that is my ranking tier list of my favourite players in the top 32. Obviously, there is probably some players that aren't in it, that probably are in the top 32 now of when I made this video, if that makes sense. But it's a good selection there, good variety. Let me know down below in the comment section, guys, if you have watched this, if you agree with the majority of my decision or whether these are absolutely catastrophic, wild. You guys don't agree. But let me know down below if you do. If you have enjoyed this video, all I ask, guys, really, honestly, smash that thumbs up button so it lets me know that you have enjoyed it and I can bring more videos like this to the channel. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any more dart content. Very, very soon, hopefully, as well, we'll be live streaming of us playing some darts along as well. I do also live stream over on TikTok. Check out all my socials, guys. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next one.